Hi guys, Chris here. I decided to make this video today to give you my opinion and my thoughts on whether the iPad Air is a worthwhile investment. So let's get straight into it. I'll start off with the price. The cheapest price you can get the iPad Air at is €490. That's the cheapest model you can buy, which is 16 gigabyte and has Wi-Fi only. Now there are different sizes for the iPad. There's a 16 gigabyte, there's a 32, 64, and I think 128 gigabyte. Now, as I'm sure you know, €490 is a lot of money. I have an iPad Air myself, and I'm actually filming this video with the front-facing camera on the iPad Air, and I got it for my birthday, and even at that, with the birthday money I got that I spent in it, I thought it was a very high price to pay. But the one thing I kept telling myself is the fact that you're paying a lot of money, but you know what you're paying for, and that's the thing you have to think about. You know you're paying for a top quality tablet that will give you seamless performance, that will have literally no lag, and will more than likely satisfy everything you want in relation to a tablet. Now, there are cheaper tablets out there. There's a Nexus 7 and there's a Kindle Fire, but they may not perform as good as the iPad, but for their price, they're definitely you must think about them if you're thinking about getting a tablet. A lot of people think, oh, the iPad is the only tablet out there, but there's so many other tablets. Samsung with the Kindle Fire and the Nexus 7. There are a lot of tablets competing out there with the iPad. While the iPad Air may be the best tablet out there, it's not the cheapest, and for me, it was a lot of money. But as I said before, you know what you're getting with the iPad Air. Um, in relation to the screen quality and everything like that, I'll start off with the size of the iPad. It's thin, it's light, and it just looks good. I got the white model, and honestly, when I took it out of its box, it was pretty impressive. The screen quality is excellent. It has 264 ppi, pixel per inch, and the screen performance is excellent. While 264 ppi maybe isn't the most impressive spec out there in relation to tablets, it still does an excellent job. The rear-facing camera for a lot of you is important, and that is a 5 megapixel camera, so it's not excellent, but it does the job. And obviously, with the rear-facing camera, I suppose you can judge for yourself here, but it does the job as well. It's not amazing, but it's a pretty good for a front-facing camera. Now, if you are a owner of a previous generation of the iPad, say if you're a first or second generation iPad owner, and you're thinking maybe I'll upgrade to the fifth generation, which is the iPad Air, I would recommend it. I would recommend it. You're obviously having a major upgrade in performance in every department in relation to tablet, from the screen size, well, not the screen size, sorry, from the screen quality, the thickness, the kind of weight of the iPad, and the overall performance. You've got the A7 processor chip in this iPad Air, which honestly gives you seamless performance. It never lags, even when it's been put under pressure. If you're watching movies, browsing the web, kind of flicking between apps pretty quickly, it does not lag one bit. If you are an owner of a first or second generation, I would recommend the upgrade. If you are an owner of a fourth generation iPad Air, um, I would not upgrade. I would not, because the iPad fourth generation is an excellent tablet. It really is. It's obviously a little heavier, maybe not as fast as the iPad Air, but I don't think it's worth paying that much money for an upgrade from the fourth to the fifth generation. So I would not upgrade from the fourth generation. And in relation to the third, I don't know. It's a tough one, really, to be honest. The third generation still is a excellent tablet, uh, but I I would not upgrade if I had the third generation. Mainly because I think Apple are going to do something big with the iPad next year. Obviously, with the iPhone 5S, you've seen it has a Touch ID. So more than likely, Apple are going to be introducing the Touch ID sensor to the iPad 6 or 6th generation next year. And while the iPad Air for me works perfectly, and I bought it mainly because I've never bought an iPad before. I've never had an iPad before. But if you do have the third generation iPad Air, I would not upgrade. Sorry, the iPad third generation. I would not upgrade to the iPad Air. I would wait till next year because, as I said before, the iPad third generation is still a solid tablet. So I suppose that's about it. I hope this video has helped all of you. Maybe have a clearer viewpoint and a clearer mind on whether you should buy the iPad Air. For me, it works perfectly. I've really enjoyed having it, and everything has been perfect about it, from the web browsing, the apps, the overall feel of it. You know, iOS 7 looks immaculate on it. It looks like the iOS 7 was built around the iPad Air. Honestly, it's that good. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you, and I usually don't do these videos often, so it was nice to try and I wanted to give it a go. I do look up a lot of stuff about iPads and tablets and phones. I'm kind of a tech guy, so I thought I might as well give it a go and share with you my opinions and thoughts, and hopefully this video helped you out. Talk to you later, guys.